As people, I think we really underestimate how powerful our minds actually are. Your mind can either be your greatest friend and your biggest ally or your worst enemy on the planet, man. And better yet, your biggest nightmare too. You know, with the right mindset and, with the right systems, you can really be the person you want to be at any point in your life. But the problem is you. You're probably your own biggest obstacle. If you want to do something, man, you gotta be the one to do it, bro. Like, regardless of what your mind is telling you, you can't let your own brain be your own obstacle. You can't let it be that wall that you continue to try to get yourself over, to try and hurdle over, but every time always miss the edge. And you fall right back down to where you started again. That's your brain. Your brain is that wall. Your brain is most likely the sole thing stopping you from doing what you want to do right now or being the person you want to be. Truth be told, you might already be the person you want to be, but you don't see that yet. You don't see that within yourself because your brain is trying to tell you that you're not. Your brain has that wall up and it's got a big poster on it that says, you still have a lot of work to do. You're not who you want to be yet. And you believe that shit, You're a fool enough to believe that shit because it's your own brain. Your brain would never lie to you, right? Your brain would never tell you some bullshit that's not true. Your brain wouldn't try to trick you, would it? No, definitely not. It's part of your own body. Why would it do that? Or so that's what you think. When in reality, you have all the resources to do the thing that you want to do. You have the time. You probably have the money too. And if you don't, you have the ability to get that money. All the resources to get to be the person you want to be or at the point in your life that you want to be, they're all right in front of you, They might not be in the forms that you're looking for them to be in, but they're there. It's how you prioritize them and optimize them. That's what matters right there. That's what counts. It's how you use the resources you have to get to be at the place you want to be at. Because I know you can get there. And I'm sure that all the other people in your life believe you can too. But you don't believe you can get there. And I've said this before, but it's like, no matter how many times someone tries to tell you that you're capable of something, if you don't believe in that, all that encouragement from others means literally nothing, It's just empty words. It's empty words that go in one ear and come out the other, pretty much, It's unfortunate that it's that way, but that's the way it sits, Like, if someone's trying to tell you that you can be a painter, you can be an artist because you've created such great work, You've put out such good stuff in the past, I don't know, a few months, few years, few weeks, I don't know, but you don't believe it. The words that someone just told you to encourage you to keep going, that means nothing. All those words of encouragement have just gone out the door, pretty much. They've just been thrown out the window. Which is a shame, because if that wall in your brain didn't exist, those words would be a pretty big motivator in wanting you to keep on going, It wouldn't be a ton of fuel to keep going, but it would certainly be enough to help spark the flame that allows you to continue to push to where you want to be. It gives you the spark that you needed to keep on going, to be one of the sole motivators to be who you're looking to be. You might already have that art skill, You might think like a painter. You might see that, and you might not believe that. You might see it there, the work is there. The physical evidence that you have what it takes is there. But the problem is your mind doesn't believe it. If you've got what it takes, man, and your mind isn't there, you will never reach those lengths that you're looking to reach. And that's the saddest part right there. You might have what it takes, but if your brain is your biggest obstacle and is trying to tell you otherwise, my friend, you will never reach success in the areas of life that you're looking to reach. That's sad, man. That's wasted potential right there. So, I mean, if your brain is telling you these things, look around, man. Actually think for a second before you believe that's true. Look at the things in front of you, you know? Look at the evidence that might be out there to prove your brain otherwise. Because there very much so might be some evidence there. It could be literally sitting in front of you right now on your desk. You know, it could be in your bag, in your car, it could be anywhere right now. But if you don't believe that, bro, you might as well forget it. If you got the skill, but you don't got the belief, you got nothing, man. You got nothing. That's a shame. I'm rooting for you, and so is the world, but you gotta root for you first. Before the encouragement from others can mean anything at all, the encouragement from yourself is essential. The encouragement from yourself must always come first, no matter what. So yeah, another shorter video for today, but I felt it was important for y'all to know that you might have what it takes to be who you want to be and be where you want to be, but your brain could very well be your biggest enemy. It could be working against you, and it could be your biggest nightmare. So before you believe it, think for a sec. Stop what you're doing and really consider if what your brain is telling you is actually true. That's all I got for today. As always, stay blessed.